Feeling a little crazy, right? Holidays are coming up, the work schedule is getting a little intense. It doesn't seem like you have enough time every day. You just want to go in a corner and just scream, right? Some days, you just feel like a cool cat. You're on your way to work, you look good, you feel good. But man, something blows up and it's just hell. You feel like you're going to die by the end of the day. It's like, I need a margarita, or I need a pizza and a gallon of ice cream, or I'm going to kill somebody. Or maybe on some of those days, it's afternoon. You have to work a little bit later. Somehow, you got some food in your stomach at breakfast, something for lunch, and there might have been something later on in the break room. But now you're just amped up on coffee and a bag of little donut holes. Sound familiar? At the end of the day, sometimes before you get a chance to get out of the office, someone pops their head in the office. Hey, got a minute? I have this one last project. Can you help me with this? Oh, that's a good sport. And of course, you don't ever say no. So there you are, late at night, at your desk. And as we round the corner from holiday to the next, Christmas is right around the corner, and you know how special that is. Did you get so-and-so that gift? Last year they got you something and you forgot them. And we're going to go to so-and-so's party, I need to get this other gift. You try to throw that in with your workday and your working out, and the Christmas shopping and all that other stuff coming up. It just makes you crazy. And what are you going to do? You want to rip the hair out of your head. Basically, we've become time poor. We have so much to lose though. If our health falls apart and if we're not able to get all of the things done during the course of the day, and our self-esteem takes a hit. So we're doing a lot of things that kind of short-circuit our own program if we miss out on our meals. We might be really successful in our career. We might be able to take care of financial obligations and things, but at the expense of having our health go completely sideways. And then what? We all know what's getting ready to happen in our healthcare system, so it's going to be pretty tough. And I know, I'm right there with you. The alternative is fast, cheap, and quick. What can I do? I need to go grab something to eat. I need to figure it out. Well, this is the alternative for a lot of people, and I think this is probably not going to work out too well. But hey, today is the day. Today you can make a brand new decision, and you can say, look, if you can provide me with an alternative, something that can help me meet the demands of my hectic schedule, which I just have a tough time, when I get organized, things change. It's time, I think, for something different. It's time for a radical rethink. Time to sit down and do the math. What are you spending in time when you go to the store? When you pick out the food items that you need? You go maybe twice a week. Once, you've got to get some more vegetables because they get spoiled if you don't eat them. So they sit in the crisper in your refrigerator. And then there was the meat that you were going to cook, and you had this great idea because this menu looks so cool on TV, or you read about it in an online magazine, but you never got around to it. Well, what if there was something else you could do? What if you could just order some things online? You could have them already cooked up for you, and they happen to be already natural whole foods without any fillers, gluten-free, all pretty much paleo-specific, which means you could pretty much get lean on if you don't lose your mind on cheat days. What if there was an alternative? What if the alternative had some fairly delectable things, and they're aligned with the other goals in your life? On the screen, there are a few things pictured that are simple, quick, and easy alternatives. And what's really kind of neat about the M2 Body Fuel Fitness program is this part. You might be thinking, is it affordable? When you think about this, are you time challenged with what little time you have daily? Are you figuring out ways that you can save time, money, simplify your life with some time left over to do the other things that make you happy? You can look at this a couple of ways. From the high end to the low end, this is something that's typical in about a week's worth of money in time spent shopping, cooking, cleaning, etc. In any time that you can get affordable foods to eat things that allow all your essential nutrients, and as you look at this and think to yourself, wow, this is pretty cool, right? You can get about a month's worth of food, just around $359, delivered to your door with the food you need to stay healthy and on track. I'm not a big breakfast guy this way, and I looked at the pictures and some of them look okay, but I can just as easily boil up a dozen eggs and have my nut butters, and that's pretty good for me. But this is the part right here. This is the part. We go into those lunches and dinners, and that's where we all fold up. We should be able to eat something good ourselves for breakfast. We should be able to have some kind of snack, maybe 2 snacks. I don't think we're too challenged that we can't come up with 2 snacks, so we could probably do that. But it's this one. If you get enough variety, it will make it feel like you're just not dieting. You figure the breakfast that we know how to do. We throw in a protein shake. We throw in maybe some dry roasted nuts and/or the nut butters with the eggs. It's pretty simple. That sounds pretty easy to do, right? Click the link on the screen to find out how you can get started today. Let me follow up with some other elements and I'll take you over to the website.